Hello everyone, it's October 19th, a cloudy autumn day here in Seoul. I'm Sun Ji-ae, and these are your top stories. A formal declaration to end the 1950s Korean War is being discussed between the U.S. and South Korea. After a meeting with his South Korean counterpart in Washington, Song Kim, the U.S. Special Representative on North Korea, reiterated his commitment to a diplomatic solution to achieving long-lasting peace and complete denuclearization on the Korean Peninsula. Kim also emphasized that Washington has no hostile intentions towards the North, and the offer to restart bilateral talks without any conditions still stands. Meanwhile, Washington's Director of National Intelligence was also meeting with her counterparts in Seoul to discuss ways to crank up diplomatic efforts to restart dialogue with Pyongyang. These talks were expected to include the recent South Korean end-of-war declaration proposal. Korea formally announced it would reduce its greenhouse gas emissions by 40% from the country's peak in 2018, upgrading its previous target of 35%. The committee led by President Moon Jae-in to draw up roadmaps for achieving Korea's goal of net zero emission by 2050 also revealed specific scenarios, including plans to scrap coal-fired power generation. According to the roadmaps, the proportion of coal power generation by 2030 will almost halve from the current 42% down to 21%, while renewable energy will jump nearly 5 times to reach 30%. President Moon said the ambitious goal demonstrates Korea's strong commitment and a sense of responsibility towards the international community. Korea will formally submit its new target during the United Nations Climate Change Conference, or COP26, held from the end of this month, which will be attended by President Moon and other world leaders. Korea's LG Energy Solution and the multinational automaker Stellantis are launching a $3.4 billion joint venture to build a battery plant in the U.S. The two firms said the plant will produce lithium-ion battery cells and modules targeting the fast-growing North American electric vehicle market. The new plant is expected to break ground next year with an aim to start production in 2024. Once completed, the facility will have an annual production capacity of 40 gigawatt hours. Stellantis, the maker of Jeep SUVs, is the fourth largest car maker in the world and a joint venture between the U.S.'s Fiat Chrysler and France's PSA Group. The LG Stellantis deal is the latest in a series of tie-ups between battery producers and automakers such as Toyota and Volkswagen. And those were your top stories. Stay safe, everyone, and remember to subscribe to Korea Now. Sun Ji-ae out.